Oh wait, it's covered, go blue! It's the mage. Hello everyone, my name is Filipa and we are in my favorite time of the year when it's new set release, Wilds of Eldrain. Long time due because standard has been a bit stale, but thank you so much Wizards of the Coast. They gave me this account fully loaded for 24 hours to try any deck I want. And of course I went to Faeries because I think it's one of the decks that people want to try the most alongside with Rats. I love Faeries, it's so fitting for Eldrain. Bitter Blossom is one of my favorite cards, unfortunately not standard legal, but we are going to be playing standard with these Dimir Faeries. Almost all the cards are new, with some exceptions, so let's take a look. We are playing 3 Sleep-Cursed Faeries. It's only 1 mana and it's a 3/3 flying ward 2. Of course it has to have a downside. It enters battlefield with 3 stun counters on, so every time you would untap it, you just remove a stun counter instead. But you can pay 2 mana to untap it, so it kind of gets the process to be a bit faster and you start removing those stun counters. Or if they are already removed, you can, for example, attack, and if you have mana, you can then sneaky untap these to block something. We have 3 Faeries Dreamthief. It's a 1 mana, 1/1 flying. Whenever it enters battlefield, you surveil 1. If this dies, no problem, you can exile it from your graveyard for 3 mana to draw a card and lose 1 life. We have 4 Faerie Fencing instant speed removal. It's X and black. Target creature gets -X/-X until the end of the turn. That creature gets an additional -3/-3 if you control a fairy, so this is so good. And it's if you control a fairy as you cast this spell. So if they remove a fairy, it's still like going to get that extra shenanigan bonus, which is really good because for only 1 mana, -3/-3, 2 mana, -5/-4, and so on in instant speed if you have a fairy. We have 4 Faerie Mastermind, and I think that's one of those cards that stayed. Beside lands, I think this is the only card that is not from Wilds of Eldrain, which is super cool. We have 4 Spell Stutters, 2 mana, instant speed, counter target spell unless you control space 2, plus an additional 1 for each fairy you control, and you want to control a bunch of fairies. We have 4 Likeness Looter. It's a 2 mana, 1/1 flying, and then you can tap it to draw a card and discard a card. Or for X mana, this becomes a copy of target creature in your graveyard with mana value X, except it has flying and this ability. Activate only as a sorcery. So one cool interaction of this card is that for 1 mana you can transform it into a Sleep-Cursed Faerie. It's not going to get the stun counters, and you're just going to have a 3/3 flyer. So that's pretty cool with Ward 2. We have 4 Obyra Dreaming Duelist, so I think this is one of the cards that inspires the deck. It's 2 mana, 2/2 flash flying. Whenever another fairy enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life, so this is a way to get even more extra damage. So every creature you have is going to fly, deal a bunch of damage, and this can just finish off with the little pinks. We have 4 Talion's Messenger. It's a 3 mana, 1/3 flying. Whenever you attack with 1 or more fairies, draw a card and discard a card. And whenever you discard a card this way, you put a +1/+1 on target fairy you control. We have 2 Talion, the Kindly Lord. It's 4 mana and it's legendary, so we are only running 2 of those, but it's a 3/4 flying. And whenever it enters battlefield, you choose a number between 1 and 10. Whenever an opponent casts a spell with mana value, power, or toughness equal to the chosen number, target player loses 2 life and you draw a card, so this is super cool. We have 2 Faerie Slumber Parties, so this is 6 mana, return all creatures to their owner's end. For each opponent who controlled a creature returned this way, you create 2 1/1 blue fairies with flying, and this creature can only block creatures with flying. This is more like a desperation mode, hopefully you don't have to use it, and if you just have it stuck in your hand, you have ways to draw this card with Talion's Messenger and also with the Likeness Looter, so no problem, you can just discard it if you're board advantage, but if you don't, you can return everything to every person's hand and then you create 2 fairies. We have 2 Virtue of Persistence. I had to try this card. First, we're going to cast a sorcery site. Target creature gets -3/-3 until the end of the turn for 2 mana and you gain 2 life. And then if we have 7 mana, I mean, at the beginning of your upkeep, put target creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Lands is pretty standard, but a Dimir list was already running in standard. Let's play some games. I'd like to thank today's sponsor, 341 Trading. Is one of Europe's leading Magic the Gathering retailers and they ship worldwide. Their online shop has a fantastic selection of high-end Magic cards, especially for vintage, legacy and old school players, so they have all those iconic cards that you love. I am very happy to announce that they are now offering exclusively my community free, fully insured and fast worldwide shipping on all their high-end singles, full sets and out-of-print sealed products. They upload new cards every Wednesday and have weekly sale offers and reductions waiting for you. You can now use my code FMTG23 to get free worldwide shipping on your first order over 341 euros, which is approximately $380. Take this chance to grab the singles that you need. I think this is very keepable. By the way, Bell, I know him, so that's cool. This is 2 or more, so let's start with the Cursed Faerie. This is a mirror. It might be. Ooh, okay, that's good. So at least we got the mana we needed, so things are looking up. Might be a counter. Okay, so this is a Faerie mirror. Good to know. I can use the same. Do I want to though? Yes, I think I do. I want to see if they have something else first. So I'm just going to do 0 actually. Just in case they have a counter or something, let's see. And we can always use the ability. So our Sleep-Cursed Faerie. You know what? That's fine. We can vibe with that. Totally understandable. So now this is a bit worse, but it's fine. So this fairy deck has a bunch of 2 mana things, I think. So let's say 2. And let's attack. I want to see if he constructed the deck differently than me. So far it's pretty much like what I did, which is... It makes sense because it's pretty conventional, right? Like, it's pretty straightforward. But I was curious to see if there's something else. Okay, that's fair enough. I have to do this. They draw a card. Yes, they do. But I have to do it because we need to get something, but not too lucky apparently. Okay. The Faerie Slumber is not too bad. That's okay. Look, we are going to untap the fairy to block. If there's any shenanigan, I am not sure, but yeah, this has 2 wards, so okay. Ooh, love that for us. So they are basically down to 8, which is pretty good for us. And we have a counter for 4. Not bad. Oh, love that for us. I can pay the 3 if they counter, but they can't. So I think we might win this Faerie mirror match, which would be dope. Okay. Oof, that's rough. It's kind of really rough. But I think it's this in this situation. This is a lot of damage. So basically we have little with Obyra and something else entering the battlefield. That's fine. So they need a instant sorcery of Faerie card. Faerie Fencing is not enough, I would say. Okay, that's fair. By the way, I started with Aloe Forgery in my deck, but then I realized it does not work. It does not work with the Faerie Fencing, I guess. Good game. English, by the way. It doesn't really matter. We just do this. Victory arrives. Oh wait, it's covered go blue. It's the mage. Okay, we have to mull this. Abort mission. This is better. We'll keep it. Sure. Right? Yeah. Let's surveil into something cool. No. We don't want this. What is covered go blue playing? I wonder. Ah, of course. Of course. We'll attack. Play our Faerie. And next we are going to do some serious damage, hopefully. Okay. Oh, no counter though, right? Nice. Might get rid of this one. Put a counter here. Ooh. I'll actually put it on the top, because why not? So there's a whale. Let's attack first. Do they have more shenanigans? Okay. No shenanigans. Okay, better not be any board wipe, by the way. Sure, that's fine. As long as there's no board wipe, I'm okay with that. A bunch of cards as covered go blue would have. Too many for my personal taste, but you know. Some tapped shenanigans, okay. Does it resolve? I mean, slowly but surely we are shipping away some damage. We know they have shenanigans. We know Covered Go Blue has something in his hands. Oh, okay. Fair enough, you know. Ah, if I only had mana for that. Isn't it true? So I could... Okay, so I can attack first. Okay, that's pretty good, actually. Actually, I'm going to discard this because eventually I can even use it. Okay. Acidification is fine. Okay. Ooh. Oh, doesn't work like that? I thought it would just untap. Okay, so I'm just going to attack. Sure. Already played land? Oh no, we are in damage. Okay, damage. And okay. So I think I had to do it one more time. That's fine. Okay, so let's try to attack. What is that? So here I can just do 0. They don't have any mana. Give it back. Okay. I'm going to draw a card. Hopefully they don't have a board wipe. We know that they have these whales, but that's fine. Ish. Do they fly? No. So they do not fly. Oh. Interesting. It's actually very good for us. Yeah, that's fine, you know. They still take the damage. Counter is good. It's not a big counter, but at least it's a counter. Okay, so this will not work. Let it work. Let it resolve. No! No! Okay, let's try to play this. I mean, it's not bad, right? It flies. Unless it control pays 2 an additional 1, so they do have enough, so not much we can do. We just have to hope to do something. Aye, that hurts. So now I can do this. Try to counter that. Okay. Staying alive. Okay. I don't think I can win this game. Yeah. Good games. Let's just attack. No! No! Covert Goblin, I will take my revenge. One day. Let's go for some fairy shenanigans. Lemon na VIP. This is okay, I guess. Kinda need a land. Love that, but we need a land. Okay. Unfortunately, we definitely need a land, and it's not upon us yet. Okay, 3 mana. What might that be? Ooh, okay. I think they might have cut down, or maybe they just want to use the blood token. Okay. Oh, love that for us. We do need land very badly. Copycat. That's something. Let's just play the messenger. Fair enough. Fair enough. I want to see if they do something. Okay, so now what we can do is do pay 0 because we have a fairy. Now that problem is gone. And then we can start attacking with our fairies. Okay, land gone. So next turn that thing becomes alive, which is scary, but not much we can do. Ooh. Okay, so we will attack. Actually, let's draw this card to see if we can get a land. Okay, we did get a land, so I'm going to get rid of one of them, and then we will have Faerie Mastermind plus the Spell Stutter in case they try to go for the Virtue of Persistence. Okay, so they don't have mana yet. Fair enough. We will just keep on attacking. I'm going to keep this. And the Spell Stutter. And then next turn we can go for the Talion. Oh, they don't go for it. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's play the messenger. Let's put a +1/+1 counter there. Pretty unfortunate, but not much I can do. I need to stop attacking. I have to take it this time. If they don't go for this, I'll play the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to go for it. Otherwise, this dream thing is going to get it. If this is an untapped land, it's kind of bad for me, but we gotta try. We gotta try. Because then we are full of... Okay, that's pretty good. But if I do this, then I don't have mana for the counters, so... Just going to attack with this for now. Okay, so now at least I have some blocks I can do. So we are at 9 poison, and we are at 1 life. I mean... So I can copy it to be a 1/3. I can only activate this instant speed, so I'm going to draw then discard. Unfortunately, we cannot take even 1 more damage. Good thing is that we can basically counter everything. So they discarded Collector's Vault. I guess that makes sense. Okay. 1 removal is not enough. Sure. Obviously that needs to go. So we have 3, 5, 6, 7. I can draw this card to see if I can get something good. I like this fairy, but I think I need to keep the counter. 3, 5, 7. Yeah, I think this needs to go. Actually might make us draw. Let's first draw this card. That's so good for us, because we need that life gain, we need to remove creatures. Is this enough to win? Three, 5, 6, 7. It is not enough. But maybe I need to start attacking with something. Okay, let's hope they don't have removal. I think that's it. Gotta hope there's no removal. Okay, that's not a removal. Not that. No, 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 don't let it be. Don't let it be removal. Okay. I cannot draw this card right away. Is this a May? It's not a May. Okay. Thank God. Okay, so I actually might win now, because now I will not lose life when I draw. Add one freaking alive. Add one. That was kind of a crazy game. Faeries for the win. Oh, Saffron Olive. Okay. We're just going against the best of them all. This sucks though, but you know. MTG Goldfish as Saffron Olive. This is a bit less sucky maybe, I guess. I can take the Slumber Party away and yeah, hope for the best. They also mold, so, you know. Ew. Look, 3 of these have all the potential, but I'm too afraid of that. Okay. Fair enough. So I kind of really want to get... really want to get a land so I could start slamming double Faerie. That's fine. I mean, not really, but what can a person do? Nothing has reach, right? Although I don't really want to attack, I'm just going to pass. This thing is getting big. So I'm going to play one Faerie. If they don't do anything, I'm going to take this. Okay, I guess. A lot of damage, but it is what it is. Yeah, I might need to counter that. Or no, honestly. That's fine. Oh, it's legendary! Of course it is, I forgot. Okay, but... So, in that case... In that case, what I can do is this. Discard this. And pass. Okay, they got a treasure. That way we get to choose this, we get the trigger, and we don't take the damage, which is good. What is that? You may spend mana to activate abilities. Ooh, that's pretty good, but my counter doesn't really work enough, I think, so it's fine. Obviously, I would love to draw some things, but things are not looking too good. Those bogs are what's killing me right now. Looking at what they can exile. That's pretty good. Ooh. That's fine. Why do they need the infinite mana?
2 very boring minutes later.
Okay, that's pretty good. Fair enough. And they can do it again. Okay. They're like, why doesn't it work? I was the same way. Okay. That's interesting. So we can get rid of something. Okay. Now we're going to put a counter on something. Still trying to figure out how I can win this. I'm a bit off, but not that far away. What's that? Yeah, I'm losing.
1 hour later.
I mean, they can pay for it, but at least whenever enters battlefield, if it was bargain, add 4 mana, okay. Saffron Olive, I thought better of you. What's this? Thoughts on the deck? I mean, the deck is good. I think it can be improved, maybe not playing as many cards from Wild Eldrain, but just running some staples like Shieldred, for example. Shieldred is still a super strong card, and we are drawing a lot of cards and discarding a lot of cards, so there might be a good solution. Maybe some cut downs as well. Definitely the deck felt a bit slow, but I don't know, it's not bad. It has a lot of potential, so let me know what you would change in the deck. I had amazing games. Covered Go Blue, Saffron Olive both destroyed me, but I mean, if it's to lose at least against two amazing players like these ones, and also they had amazing decks, and the game against Covered was actually pretty close. So, you know, if you came from Covered Go Blue or Saffron Olive, if they end up posting my games, hello, my name is Filipa, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye bye, see you in the next one.